What is it going on? Why am I opening 2012 Goodwin Champions? Well, it's because I refuse to pay the massive amount for the new hobby boxes yet. I will not pay over 200 bucks for one of those hobby boxes. Insanity that they went to what they went for, but I already noticed they're dropping a lot in price. But guess what? It doesn't matter what year, you always have a shot at Jordan Autos. So it's not, I mean, obviously the packs of rookie are a little bit more unique, but to get boxes like this for maybe 50 bucks or 40 bucks, now I figured why not just go ahead and do one of the older boxes. In fact, we got two. Now, of course, the hobbies are a lot better. And here you get some 5 minis in each box. But figured I'd just grab some, get a taste of Goodwin, and then we'll see. Once these prices drop a little bit more, I'm just not one that wants to overpay, even if it is for a Jordan Auto chase in that case, because as you'll see, there isn't a lot of stuff otherwise in here. Magic Johnson, is he wearing lipstick? Look at that, JFK. And Richard Petty. Quite a unique little pack there. We got racing, basketball, and golf. Now we're going to get some of the Animal Kingdoms, because that's what's going to be next. Lou Brock, Sam Thompson, Joe, and Garrett Gomez. So this is why we say this is always supposed to be a cheap rip for us. It makes 0 sense at the cost that these got up to. Brian, Illich, Christian, Yelich in the mini, Billy Bean, and Norris Cole. You'll see quickly why in no means should anybody ever pay $400 for a hobby box. Greb, All-Star Overeem, Allen, Eam. I mean, I guess spending 40 on these blasters probably wasn't a good idea either. Bobby Orr, Jason Kidd. We got military machines. USS. I think you get like one of these per box in the blasters. Warren Moon. I mean, not even great photos, no offense. Upper Deck, I usually love their photos, as we've talked about in all the boxes I've ripped, but yeah, not a fan. Steve Carlton. What do we got here? Chris Paul. A U-shaped finger. And Johnny Bench. But that's Goodwin. Like I said, I haven't opened a lot of this. Figured it'd be kind of a... Just going to do Locklear, Jack Morris, and Ricky Carmichael. Howard Chuck. We got a green. Gauntlet Eldemeyer. Lady Luck. Steve Wozniak. And Bob Gibson. Am I supposed to be throwing some of these up here to display? I don't know. That's a good question. Larry Robinson, Carlton Fisk, Steve Bloomer, and Hardy. Always got to have a pack or two that fights me. Always. Mario Lemieux. Dantley. Look at that. Christian Ponder. Lawrence Taylor. You know, we got to put something back here. So let's just throw Lawrence Taylor up there. We'll throw Magic Johnson just to kind of display so people can see what they're looking like. John Elway. I mean, it doesn't even look like Casey Keller, Justin Blackman, Payne Stewart. But that was the theme. I can't knock it because it is what it is. That Chris Singleton, Imberg, and Dominique Wilkins. Box number 1 complete. Let's go to box number 2. We got to get at least a Jordan out of the deal, right? At least a Jordan. Don Mattingly, Hamilton, Edwin Booth, Dennis Eckersley. Elgin Baylor, Charles White, Clay Sutherland. Woodland, Perry, another Christian Ponder, Zach Walters, Steve Nash, Jim O'Rourke, Ozzie Smith, Sonia Thomas. Should we just throw Ozzy up there, representing kind of the 3 major sports. Colin Kaepernick, probably the one that looks the most like it. Gomez, Melissa Barber, Phil Barber, and Jerry Rice. And I know the hobbies are significantly better. I'm sure the same thing with the most recent. Brian Bosworth. Jim McMahon, look at that outfit. It's almost like alien eyes. John Heisman. Duval. Natalie. Landon Donovan. Herschel Walker. M4 Sherman. Yeah, kind of look like Herschel Walker. Running back in the boxing position. Steven Jackson. Oscar Robertson. Bard and Richard Petty. Nelson, Blaine Gabbert, Stan Lee, Garrett Gomez. That's a cool one. Put the Hulk hands on there. I think I've seen a photo like that before with him. But we're going to do a great basketball rip tonight. That's kind of why I did this one now. We're going to get one of these loaded up from the back wall. Brett Hull, Matt Packer, Billy Bean. Might have to do a Kobe rookie hunt. Martin Laird, Cero. Like, what is that? What is that photo? Dan Marino. Last pack of this travesty, but that's okay. We're going to have a good rip tonight. Chris Paul, Ben Finger again, David Robinson. Oh, Jerry Rice Mini. That's kind of a cool one. So there is your 2012 Goodwin Champions. Not much has changed. Still just kind of a unique, we'll call it, for a lack of a better word, product. You know, Taylor, Johnson, Smith, Rice, Herschel. You can see, I mean, this one actually looks like him at least. And so does Magic Johnson. But some of these, like the Herschel Walker, not sure what I think about that. But there it is, 2012 Goodwins. I think tonight we should chase some rookies of Mr. Kobe and get some Jordans. So you guys have a good one. It won't be too long. We're going to get her down a little earlier today. So we'll see you soon.